Hey there, everyone. So I did a build of the house from the movie Encanto. Encanto? Yeah, that movie. I just wanted to give a showcase of the build, and I'm just right off the bat letting you guys know that I did follow a guide video from LolsAtLance. I think that's how you pronounce it, LolsAtLance. Lance. His video is phenomenal. I did throw a couple spins on this build myself to make it my own, also to make it suit our servers. Link to my server if you ever want to play and see this build yourself is in the description. I'm on our Nemesis map. So first off, right off the bat, this is my teleporter pad. So we have teleporters on our maps, so I thought I'd put a little teleporter pad with the guy that I'm building this for. This build is not for myself. It's for one of my players, Hawk. It was a commission for me to do, and he told me I could do whatever I want, so I did. And I saw this video a long time ago, and I really wanted to try to tackle this build, and holy crap, it was a tackle. So to start off, we're at our teleporter pad. I put flowers all around, as well as a take what you need, not for greed giveaway bin. So if anything's ever wanting to be given away, it can be. There's a little bench, our teleporter. And then the map that Hawk wanted me to build this on was incredibly dangerous. It has the Primal Nemesis mod on it. So I had to set up a barrier to prevent anything from showing up here and destroying this beautiful base. So if you see over there in the corner, there's a base guardian there, there's a base guardian there, there's one back there in the woods a bit, there's one on the cliff over there, there's one in front of the house, and there's also one behind the house. Basically what base guardian does is it just zaps away a dinosaur or a wild threat or a wild dinosaur of any kind out of existence as soon as it shows up into range. And so they'll destroy anything that comes near here. Hopefully this base lasts forever because I really don't want to build it again. Even though it was a lot of fun, it was just this base tested my patience. I've lost a piece of my soul in this base. So it took roughly 6 full days of almost non-stop work. I stopped to eat, sleep, and use the bathroom, and that's about it, and then got right back to it. So it's definitely not for the faint of heart. Also, I obviously am in GCM or creative mode to be able to do my building. So I don't have to gather resources. So if you're doing this in vanilla, which this whole base can be built with a little bit of tweaking in vanilla, it's mostly vanilla structures. Now I have mods on mine, so I have modded stuff on mine. But if you just switch the modded thing in my other videos to the vanilla variant, or just do some finagling, you'll definitely be able to do this on vanilla. So this is the entirety of the house. It is massive. But so I built it on the island, on a little cliff. A cliff so you would have a good view at the back too. But this is the full all the way around. The paint job is wonderful. I added a little balcony on the back. I see I missed a wall there. I'm going to nitpick that. I'll fix that later. There's some windows pretty much everywhere. And then I'll definitely show you on the inside in a second. There's our little balcony on the side. That was super fun to build. And then, of course, we have this theory, even though you can't see it. His name is Bruno. We don't talk about him. He's not important. So, back on the inside, you go through these wonderful doors, and you'll be greeted with a beautiful entrance. Very movie accurate. At least as movie accurate as we can make an Ark. Obviously with a couple little tweaks, because we're an Ark and I still need this as a functioning base. So up there is your Encanto candle. You can just see it right up there by that window. I'll also show you the other side too, to be able to see it. But so we have a big crafting hall on this side with all of our crafting benches. Obviously, if you're building this yourself, you want the same crafting benches. I also have added in throughout the base taxidermies. So these dodos, they're not actual dodos. They're taxidermy mounts, just with the actual taxidermy base like gone, so that it just looks like it's a dodo standing on the ground. They add a nice little like a tame is there, like an animal is there, but at the same time the animal won't die if you just forget to feed it. So a whole bunch of crafting benches, our grinder. And then if you just go back here, there's just some more storage. We have all of Hawk's future storage, his Deddy storage. This is obviously the areas of the base that are not movie accurate, because dedicated storages are not in the movie. But as said, still have to keep it a functioning base. We have a beautiful balcony off the back, and then he can sit here and enjoy his time with a great view of all the dangerous things that are in this freaking world. Put little benches here. Here's another taxidermy of a little danger donut taking a nap. And little dodo also screaming to the world. There's our other base guardian. There's also another base guardian like right underneath this, wherever it is. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere around here. I think it might actually be underneath the balcony. But there's more storage over here. Some dodo hatcheries, so you just put your eggs in there. Basically, he can use this space to store dinosaurs, store storage, and also hatch his eggs. It's like a little hatchery in here. And then over here is our little book nook right at the doorway. Got that right out of Lance's video. It's phenomenal. Super, super cute. Couldn't not add it. The flower pot that is movie accurate, because there is one in the movie. And then over here is the kitchen / dining room with our table. This is where the actual table and dining room is in the movie. And then our kitchen with our little dodo sitting on a table screaming. It has our cooker, some storages, and then some more little dodos on the table. I put lights throughout the whole thing. Everything is painted. I see I've missed some yellow, or maybe it might be just my lighting. Might be just my lighting. The yellow in certain lightings in Ark is very difficult to see. Also, here's another little like comfy corner with a danger donut sleeping under the table. And then if you go up these awesome stairs, this room, probably you could use it as like a bedroom. I'm using it as our generator room and a sad bed. Just generator, and then a whole bunch of bins that are going to be filled up with gasoline. There's also gasoline downstairs, and then there's just a Microraptor on top of the bin. Again, those are all taxidermies. They're not real. And then this is our like chill out poker table room. Just a piano there, some bookshelves, nice little relaxation room, and then a full view of the top of the tower. Nice open concept. I might add beams across. But at the same time, I might not, because in all reality, like I'll be dead honest with you, I'm so done with this build. It's been 6 days. I'm so done. This is the grandma's room. It's real simple. I put beams across the top. That's the frontier skin, by the way. Some things you'll notice have the frontier skin on them, the beams being one of them. Some of my beams, like these little corner ones, those are just like, that's as big as they are. They're the short ones. They're modded. The frontier skin doesn't snap to them, so they didn't click. But we got another little bed here for Grandma, as well as a Ravager taxidermy on top of one of the bins, or on one of the crates. Table, and then just a super simple little book nook up here with a flower pot. None of the flower pots have flowers in them because Hawk has to plant them whenever the heck he gets into this space. So this area is our green tower. Now, when I tell you this tower was annoying, and Lance, if you watch videos of your builds, you did not show how to do this in your video, so we had to figure this out. I love doing it. Wonderfully done. Had to figure the whole thing out. Was real annoying, but enjoyed every minute of it regardless. This is the other pink room, and then right there is our candle. And if you hop up here, you have a beautiful view of your entire, like, courtyard there. I was going to do railings on here, but then I was like, it's going to break the view, so I decided against it. Oh, just shut the door on my body. Boop. There we go. Close those. And then you also, there's a ladder that goes all the way to the top of the tower, just so the whole space is utilized. And then Lance didn't do it, but I put a balcony on the top of my tower. It is not movie accurate, but I thought that with all the doors up here and with the wonderful view that I couldn't not. Like, I couldn't not put a balcony up here. It would be an opportunity I missed if I didn't. So I popped one up there. Just hop back down here. Whew. So again, this base took roughly 6 days, like full days, in creative mode. This is just a bedroom. I left a lot of rooms completely open and with nothing in them, just so that whenever Hawk... Oh, there's a ceiling up there. I'll get that later. When Hawk takes this base over from me, he can put whatever he wants in these rooms. And then movie accurate, which I love. The only door that's different up here in this section is the pink one. For the flower girl, I forget her name. If you know her name, pop it down in the comments. I'd love to know. I don't remember it. I watched the movie a bit ago, before I built this. And then you just head up here, and there's her sleeping quarters with all of her flowers, and the wonderful little balcony here. And then the balcony right off the front. Also, there's a drop right there. That's great. I didn't know whenever I started building it that I was right behind a drop. Or right in front of a drop. So whenever Hawk moves in, he's just going to have a drop right there all the time. And then this door, no idea what the heck I was going to put in here, so I just basically copied Lance's with a little flower room. It was a great idea. There's no greenhouse effect, obviously, but you can still put little flowers in here. And if Hawk wants something different, then he definitely can change that up if he wants to. Little chests, and I popped a little micro raptor, and I made sure I painted that one, so he wasn't the same as the other one on top of the bin. And over here is a nice little book nook, and then I put a whole bunch of vines and things going up, and then you got the big window at the front. But yeah, this build took 6 days to do. I enjoyed it. I really, really did. Another empty room. The bigger room, I really don't know what to put in here. It goes right up to the balcony. That's the door to the balcony. Very well done video to be able to follow. The ending was a little rough. He thought he covered a bunch of things in the video that were not covered, like, at all. But it wasn't crazy hard to figure it out. I love doing it. And building is one thing in Ark that I really enjoy, and tutorial videos are also incredibly helpful, especially when they're very well done as he does them. But yeah, this is the Encanto build. You can do the full thing on vanilla if you're up for the challenge. It's definitely a challenge. This was hard. Like, this build, I have to say, would be the hardest build I think I've done to date. It was even harder than that giant treehouse monstrosity for Ark Survival Evolved. I think the only thing that made this build possible was the fact that Ark Survival Ascendant has a better building system, and mods exist. If I was doing this in vanilla, I would want to shoot myself in the foot. Also, all these beams are nice and blue. I love the blue. That's a wonderful choice of blue. But feel free to follow my video or follow Lance's. I prefer pick mine. But feel free to follow my videos with this build and watch me do it. It was great, and I had a whole bunch of fun. Thank you, everybody, and happy arcing, guys.